What is going on, my Wakanda family? It's your boy T'Challa bringing you another fire build video, pun intended. I asked you guys, what makes this build video different than all the other Xoro ironlung build videos you may or may not have seen? If you like me, you don't really see it. Most people don't pair up the ironlung with the Xoro because the Xoro is a skill gear set and the ironlung lacks DPS as an LMG. So in the video you're about to watch today, I came up with a build that meshes the ironlung exotic with the new gear set on a different level that create fire and DPS like no other. Guys, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this gameplay. I promise you, you're in for a treat. But for those people that don't have the time or that just want to understand the build breakdown, I'm gonna leave a timestamp below for you to watch. These lovebirds got me feeling like 50 Cent. They made me like this. So, since they made me like this, it's only right to do them dirty. As always, thank you guys for supporting the channel and joining the Wakanda family by subbing. If you're new to my channel, consider joining the family for more great build diversity videos by subscribing. And if you enjoyed today's build video, please hit the like button and don't forget to share the diversity of these builds among the community. Right after the gameplay, I'm gonna get up with you guys for the build breakdown. It's T'Challa, and I'll catch you guys in just a moment.
Green poison should have killed you. I'm gonna right that mistake.
Dracarys.
right, starting with the specialist, we decided to go with firewall instead of technician because I tried both ways. But we went for these 3 perks. For the enriched magnesium formula, which gives you plus 20% burn duration. And then we went with firewall also because the plus 30% health on kill. And then the other perk is the armor kit, the 200 plus and health regen over 10 seconds. All right, getting into the weapons, we're running the ironlung, of course, because this is what this build is about. 116.2k base damage. We expertise it 5 times, give you 5% extra weapon damage. All of our attributes are rolled, maxed out. I did try to re-roll this 12 times to be exact to get that damage to armor as the 3rd attribute, but the game would not be fair to me, so I just was like, I'm not wasting any more. Secondary weapon, first let's go back. I meant to hit the talent. It's ardent. Shooting heats up the weapon, filling up heat meter. The meter is equivalent to 50% of the weapon's standard. And then when the meter is full, round shot by the weapon ignites enemies. When not shooting, the meter depletes over time. Reloading or swapping the weapon fully depletes the meter. All right. Secondary weapon is correlations. You can use any secondary you want. This is just my choice. I chose to use the correlations as this is one of my favorite weapons. 128.4k base damage. We have this expertise to level 15, and all of our attributes are maxed out. SMG damage, crit hit chance, and damage to target out of cover. And the talent is perfect string. Gain plus 10% crit hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. Stacks up to 8 times. All right, so that is 80% crit hit damage when you are fully maxed out. Okay, now going to the sidearm, we're using the orbit. This has a total damage of 354.1k base damage, expertise to level 1, pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, and the talent is perfect finisher. Swapping from this weapon increases, it gives you 35% crit hit chance and 40% crit hit damage for 15 seconds. Okay, after killing an enemy within 10 seconds. Well, swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds. My bad, guys. I can't even talk right now. Now, let's get into the bread and butter of this build. Now, we're using 4P60, the new gear set, and then we have 2 Petrov pieces, the gloves and the backpack. Let's break it down. We're running the mask, and the 4-piece of this brand set gives you 2-piece, 20% increased burn duration, plus 15% skill health, and then you get 40% burn damage on the 3-piece, and then the 4-piece gives you the 360 incinerated turret that everybody loves or is excited about. And then on top of that, the bonus is it doesn't harm you. You don't get burnt by your own turret, but you will get damaged if this thing explodes and you're near it. So make sure you're not near it when it does explode, okay? So be mindful of that. And on the attributes, we have skill tier, we have expertise to level 5 for armor, and then we have status effect that we rolled onto here with the maxed out skill haste mod. Okay, chest piece we're running, and the attributes are 15% weapon damage. We rolled onto here. We have this expertise to level 7 for armor, and then we have crit hit damage that was already on here that we maxed out, which was a plus for what I was going for as far as the build. And then we have skill haste mod that's maxed out on here as well. The talent is chain combustion. Enemies set on fire by the Ortiz incinerator prototype ignite other enemies within 2 meters. So it's almost like creeping death on a very smaller scale. Instead of 8 meters or 10 meters, it does 2 meters. Perfect creeping death gives you 10 meters. Regular creeping death, it status effect applied to enemies within 8 meters. So that's what that is, just in case you guys didn't know. Okay, so that's why we're running the chest piece. And then we have the holster. We rolled weapon damage onto this, expertise level 5 for armor, and then we rolled we have status effect on it. And then as far as the knee pads, we have skill tier, and status effect, we rolled onto this with expertise level 5 for armor. And now we are running the contractor gloves. For the 2-piece Petrov, the backpack and the gloves, contractor gloves are best in slot because we want max amount of damage for the LMG, because LMGs are weak. We got weapon damage, and then the core attribute is 8% damage to armor, which is helping us with our DPS for the LMG. Crit hit damage is what we rolled onto. So getting into the backpack, we have the Petrov backpack, and then this being our second gear brand set, we got LMG damage 10%, and then weapon handling 10%. We have weapon damage maxed out, 10% expertise for 10% armor, and then 10% headshot damage, 6% crit hit chance, and then 5.1% crit hit chance mod. Now, the talent I rolled onto here was applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. Now, I don't have a Xoro backpack in my backpack right now, but I have one in the stash. And the talent on that backpack is simply when you burn someone or the enemy with your turret, it gives you 25% weapon damage. That's more than Wicked, but the difference is with Wicked is procced by any status effect. So I'm burning them 3 different ways: with the weapon when it gets to half magazine, and then the iron lung, and then we're burning them with the turret, and we are burning them with the sticky. So with that being said, you're proccing Wicked way more than you're proccing the turret, because your turret does go on a cooldown, which is why I have skill haste mod on the mask and skill haste mod on the chest piece instead of DPS mods like crit damage or crit chance, simply because I want to get the turret back as quickly as possible. Every time you hit them with a status effect, guess what? That Wicked starts all over again. So if I burn them with the turret and it's running down, and then I hit another enemy with the sticky, it then resets Wicked. So you're constantly getting 18% weapon damage constantly. It just keeps resetting as you keep status affecting them, which is why I chose to go with the backpack, the Petrov backpack instead of Xoro backpack. Guys, that is the build. Let's look at some stats before we get out of here, and I hope you guys enjoy. So this is 21.1% crit hit chance, and then 99% crit hit damage. Now I know that's very low as far as the stats in the DPS, but again, LMGs are already low in DPS. We have 115% headshot damage. I promise you, if you guys get those headshots, if you've seen a couple clips where I finished the enemies with headshot, it killed them way faster. It does help. Now let's look at the weapon damage. We got 15% assault rifle damage, but overall we're using LMG and SMG, so we got 40% LMG damage bonus, and then we have 15% submachine damage bonus. So that is the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. Remember, drop a comment, drop a like, and share the content. It's your boy T'Challa, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. T'Challa out.